Dear students, yesterday I have shared one video regarding a renowned historian Al Baruni. Today I am going to explain about one more historian. I think all of you are very much familiar about this popular name, Kallar or Kalhana. Basically, in Hindi version, Kallhad name will be very famous. I think you know. He wrote Rajatarangini. Rajatarangini is a narrative of Kashmir's history. Was written by Kallhad between 1148 to 1149-50. Means near about 2 years he has taken, and after that he has completed this historical book. The opening verse of each of the 8 chapters, means in Rajatarangini there are 8 chapters, and in Rajatarangini each and every chapters begins with the prayer of Hindu god Lord Shiva. In his composition, means when Kallhad started writing Rajatarangini, he references ancient epic including Mahabharata, Ramayana, and one more very important book is there, Vikramank Devacharitam by Billhad. Rajatarangini has 7,826 verses, and total in broken into 8 books or 8 chapters known as Tarangs. One more point is there. Many historians told that Rajatarangini is a chronicles. What do you mean by this one? What do you mean by the term chronicle? Chronicle is a written record of historical events described in chronological order, means sequence wise a historical events has been mentioned. Rajatarangini, just I have told you, written in 12th century. It is a vital source of political history and genealogy of ancient Kashmir. What do you mean by the term genealogy? A particular means genealogy means it is in this genealogy a particular person's life, about his father's name and ancestor's name will be made a diagram, and by that diagram all family members, father, mothers, grandfathers will be shown. Rajatarangini is very important book. In this scientific work of historiography, Kallhad has written about the history of Kashmir from Stone Age to till 12th century. Again I am going to repeat. Kallhad started this book in 1147, but he started this book, means from which era he has started, means he has mentioned about Stone Age to 12th century, and very detailed explanation he has mentioned. After that, why this name is very popular, I would like to mention some important facts. After that, you people will be very much comfortable. In modern recent trend is there, when I have taught Al Baruni, I have taught you that how sources will be selected, how primary sources will be selected. blindly recent historian will be not accept. First one, they will observe that facts are original or not, and after that it will be accepted. So selection method of facts by observation method just I have taught. And here one example I would like to mention. Kalhar already mentioned in his book that he, he studied 11 elite writers, means intellectuals of Kashmiri history, and he had taken some facts from those books, and he mentioned this one also. One more important point I would like to mention about Nilmat Puran. Sorry, what do you mean by this one? It is an ancient text of Kashmir which contain information on the history, geography, religion, and culture of Kashmir. Very historical, theological aspects has been mentioned in this book related to the Lord Shiva also. And when Kallar has written Rajatarangini, so he collected from some facts from this Puran, Nilmat Puran. Some drawbacks are also here. I would like to mention the drawbacks in Rajatarangini. In early part of Rajatarangini, he wrote that 37 kings ruled Kashmir in 1748 years, means near about 1800 years. 17 kings ruled this Kashmir, and one of them ruled for 300 years. I think nobody will believe in this one. One king ruled continuously 300 years. How a person can alive 300 years? So that's why many recent historians criticize this one. But these the drawbacks are there, but some reliable information we are getting from Rajatarangini. We have to accept that this book provides valuable source of information about early Kashmir and its neighbors in the northwestern part of Indian subcontinent. Now some important facts I would like to mention, that these facts are very important. First one, according to the Kallar, Asoka ruled over the Kashmir and established a town called Srinagar. And these facts, very controversial facts are there. Many historians criticize this one and they are not believing that same Asoka was there. They are explaining that we have no any evidence that we can believe this one. Next one, he mentioned about Kanishk. I think you people are very much familiar about Kanishk, who ruled over Kashmir, and he given protection to Buddhism, and he also mentioned about fourth Buddhist council that was held in Kundalwan, Kashmir. Kallar provides information about the Karkot and Utpal dynasty. He tells about the engineering works supervised by a minister, Suya, under Avanti Burman of Uppal dynasty in 9th and 10th century. Large area of land were brought under cultivation during the rules of Karkot, Utpal and Lohar dynasty. Means, what do you mean by this one? You know this one, forest dominated area were there, and more forest will be cutting. After that, more land will be made as a agricultural land, and this work done by three dynasty, Karkot, Utpal and Lohar dynasty. He tells about Damar. What do you mean by this one? Damar was a kind of Damar is a term used for a zamindari system that was existed in Kashmir. Basically, kings given some land to Damar, okay, and they will collect tax. After that, they will send to king, and after that, slowly, what happened? Here, Damar became very popular. Sorry, very powerful because land hierarchy they had, and when king will be weak after that, when war of succession started, so they interested lot of, that's why he criticized about these landlords Damar. He criticized the rulers for oppression of the general population with extra tax and not collected in mild way. What do you mean by this one? Colored criticized. If any ruler collected tax mercilessly, cruelty will be there. So he criticized this one. So we have got information about 12th century that if taxation existed in that time and some kings were there, some rulers were there, they collected tax mercilessly. So that information we are getting from Rajatarangini. One very interesting facts I would like to mention: temple looting officer. Kallad mentioned one ruler, Harsdev of Uppal dynasty. He appointed a special officer to supervise the activity. Means, I think Kallad explained this one. Temple had lot of money and king give an order to respective officer, go and collect some money. So those means, if anybody will be doing like this one, any king will be doing like this one. So he given title Turska. Very negative word is there. After that, I am going to explain about social inequality stated by Kallad. Means Kallad given information that social inequality was existed in 12th century in Kashmir. He mentioned that courtiers used to take meals fried meats and drunk cool wines and perfumes with flowers, meaning very aristocratic life, very prosperous life enjoyed by courtiers who were very close to king. But in common people, he explained that common people, ordinary people, had to be content with the rice and utpala saka. Means, we can say this one, ki anyhow ordinary people were living, but upper class society were enjoying lot of, okay, their lifestyle was prosperous. About sati system, he told that sati system was not existed, but now it has been started. It was being practiced in amongst Damra. He comment on the greed of the Brahmins who has accepted grant of land from Huna rulers. I think Hunas are foreigners, and Brahmins taken land, and after that they supported this one. So these are important information I have stated. 2-3 more points are there I would like to mention here. That is very important facts. Rajatarangini had been divided in 8 chapters. First 3 chapters, he explained about the ancient history of Kashmir. Fourth to sixth chapter, he explained about Karkot and Utpal dynasty. Seventh one, he explained about, he mentioned about his own life and the dynasty of the Lohar dynasty. And in last one, eighth one, he explained about the Jai Singh. And without any partiality, he explained about his reign, political condition, social condition. 2-3 more facts are there. I would like to explain this one. Very, very important facts are there. Rajatarangini has been translated by M.A. Slane in English. And it was translated in Persian also. In Persian translation, I think Jainul Abidin one Kashmiri rulers was there in his reign. Mullah Ahmad translated Rajatarangini in Persian language, and M.A. Stein in 1900 translated in English. So today I am going to conclude my lecture. Next day I will come with another video. Thank you.